Well, hello there, I'm Jordi from Jordinner and welcome to a new episode. Today we are making Mexican rice or arroz de Mexico. I'm learning Spanish, so I need to dive into the Spanish people and the Spanish culture and the Spanish food. So here's my take on Mexican rice. Let's start. First, let's let our knife do the talking. Finally dice one small white onion, 2 cloves of garlic, or more if you're feeling brave, and 1 jalapeno. Can't find one? A green pepper works too. Keep the seeds in if you like a bit of heat. Now grab a blender and add a couple of roasted peppers, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and a tablespoon of olive oil. Blend everything until you have a smooth, vibrant sauce with no big chunks left. Meanwhile, toast the rice in a large pan over medium heat until it becomes slightly translucent and smells wonderfully nutty. While that's happening, cook the onion, garlic and jalapeno in a separate pan until they're soft, fragrant and lightly golden. Once the rice is nicely toasted, pour in the roasted pepper mixture. Let it cook for about a minute to caramelize the tomato paste and mellow out its tangy flavor. Now season it with cumin, smoked paprika and ground coriander. Give the spices a minute to toast so they release all their incredible flavor. Then stir in the cooked onion mixture. Pour in the chicken stock, bring everything to a gentle boil, then cover with a lid and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. That's the perfect amount of time to clean up the mess I somehow managed to make. When the rice is done, take it off the heat and let it rest for another 10 minutes before removing the lid. Fluff it up with a fork until it's light and airy, then fold in some sweet corn and green peas for a pop of color and texture. Finish with the juice of half a lime and a generous handful of freshly chopped coriander. If you don't like it, parsley makes a great substitute if coriander tastes like soap to you. And there you have it, a vibrant, flavorful rice dish that's delicious on its own but also pairs perfectly with grilled chicken, steak, fish or just about anything coming off the barbecue. And that's it. I want to thank you for watching. Enjoy baking and cooking. Let me know down in the comments what recipe you want to see next. Hit the like and the subscribe button if you like this video and you want to see future videos of me. And of course, I see you in the next one.